Welcome makeup artist Victoria Radford.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hello. Oh, Victoria. So listen, the Oscars is the end of award season, but it's also the last chance that celebs have to sort of make a splash and leave an impression.
Yes.
What were the trends that you saw, or the trend that you saw really did make that impression last night?
There was definitely a clear trend. Pink is the new neutral. And it's so interesting because, as you said, award season, this is like the last chance for the impact. So what I really saw was every look had a hue of pink, whether it was a smoky eye or a natural glow. And it's so beautiful on everyone's skin tone.
And you're calling this trend sort of a color wash in pink, which I totally love. And we saw it on people like Charlize Theron, Cho Yo-jung, and Laura Dern, just some of the celebrities that nailed this look. So you're going to show us how we can go about getting it on Angelica. But first, tell us a bit more about it.
I love color washing. Every time I do makeup, I pick one color and I just put it on the eyes, on the lips, and on the cheeks. What it does is it really gives a glow from the skin, so you're not focused on the makeup. It really enhances your features.
What's already there?
Yes,
I love this. Okay, so where would you start?
I'm going to use a Natasha Denona palette, and the reason I love this palette is everything you need is in it. When you use different levels of colors, so even though we're using pink, we don't want it to look like a splash of pink across the eye. It's too distracting. We still want to blend it up. So I'm going to start with one of these beautiful glossy colors. Look down, and I'm going to start it right on the bottom. And I want to blend it up into almost like a candlelight glow.
A candlelight
I love that.
glow. Yes. That's like a poem. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
One of the ways to do this, if you don't have makeup artist skills in blending, is you can actually use a lighter highlight color and just right on top, so you don't need to really get a workout with your blending, but you can still see it blends the color out so beautifully and naturally.
So I'm looking at this palette, and you said you could use this for everything?
Everything.
So like including lips?
Oh yes,
okay,
I love it.
So what would you do for lips? I mean, I see you washing out eyeshadow and now cheeks.
So we did this same color on the cheeks and a little bit on the lips. You can also do a more intense, because this whole makeup is so beautiful and neutral, or you can even do a beautiful nude color that will really enhance the warmth of the look overall.
Wow, right. And if you wanted to experiment with a different color to do this color wash, what would you do?
That's the best thing. You can actually use this technique with any color that you love. Peach, bronzy would look so pretty on you. So you can really, anything that you're wondering, just get your favorite color, pull it out, put it on your cheeks, eyes, and lips, and you'll always look really perfect and polished. And it's great if you're a little bit of a newbie to makeup, to be able to make sure that you know, play with this.
And play with it.
It'll be
stunning,
nice and natural.
stunning all around. Okay, this is amazing. Thank you, Angelica. Let's move on to our next trend. Okay, so the next trend is the smoky eye, but you're calling the look last night the modern smoky eye, because I always love that. So Regina King was rocking this, Natalie Portman was rocking this, as was Penelope Cruz. What makes it modern? And show us here on Hanya how to take it from what we think a smoky eye is to what it is in 2020.
So many people are so nervous about that old school matte smoky eye that makes you look like
nervous.
You got punched. I'm not talking to you, Mel. Exactly.
Me.
Yes, but a lot of people, they're worried that they're going to look like they have a black eye.
For sure.
And really, that's not the way smoky eyes are done anymore. This is something that's also a lot easier to be able to re-achieve at home. And after a little investigative reporting, because I'm obsessed with Regina King, I found out that she actually used this exact palette. Yes, her makeup artist.
You didn't know that before.
No.
So
but
cool.
This is a new palette by Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Pillow Talk. And it has all of the colors of the season, obviously, nice pink hues. And the great thing about this is I'm going to give you 3 steps, and you can basically use whatever products you want to get these steps and always look really bright and natural, but modern.
Step 1.
Step 1, little trick, is I like to start with eyeliner. If you start with eyeliner, look down for me, and I'm just going to focus it right in the lashes. So right underneath, and it sets the stage. The point is, look right up in the air, not to look like you have eyeliner on. The point is to start the lashes, so everything on top of it will give a really beautiful smoky eye effect.
Okay, I love that. Now, how do you pick your, like, I'm guessing 3? You go with 3 colors?
Good guess.
Good guess.
I mean, you could be teaching.
Done this before, maybe.
Too, yes.
How do you pick your 3 colors, though, for your smoky eye?
You either use a palette that tells you that the 3 colors are going to go nicely together, or you want them to be part of a family, a little happy family. I like to do a shimmer tone and then a flat tone. I kind of mix these two, but a shimmer tone and a flat tone in the same tonal color, and then I like a nice highlight as well, in pretty much any highlight color that you already really love. So I'm going to start, look down, with a shimmer tone right on top of the eyeliner. Now, if you're at home and you're not so skilled with your eyelining abilities, fear not. Doing a little bit of a shimmer color on top of your eyeliner will magically blend, just like we learned in the last look. Will magically do the blending for you, and it will actually look perfect and like you are a makeup artist.
And you do the shimmer on the bottom part
yes,
too?
I love
See,
it.
That,
Look
I
right
think
up in
I would
here.
like that.
I feel like you would.
To try that.
I
Now,
love it.
Is there such a thing as like now cover your ears, a more natural smoky eye?
I don't know what the point is. What is the point?
Just let's go. Just a question. Just a question. Can you do something a little?
Yes.
So how would you do that? Like lighter colors?
It's exactly the same technique. Just you want to keep the shimmer a little bit tighter to the eye. I actually prefer this look on myself.
Yeah.
So I call it the baby smoke, and you can just keep it nice and tight.
You're
just
the mama smoke. I'm the baby smoke.
Yes, very true. And then what you want to do to finish it off is just a little bit of matte. And this is something that if you are a makeup artist, you already know that this will make the contrast really play up. Look right up at me. And finishes off the look so beautifully. It makes your eye look like you're a little bit more open without putting on a lot more makeup. So that really nice mattifying tone.
That. Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Just gorgeous.
Okay.
Love it.
So, my favorite red carpet makeup looks are always the one where great skin is the focus. And we saw this last night on celebrities like Margot Robbie, Janelle Monáe, and Chrissy Metz. So, Victoria, you're calling this glazed skin with a lip.
Yes.
I love that. You should copyright it. And you're going to show us on Elsie. But first, tell us a little bit more about the look.
Well, glazed skin, and let's be real here, celebrities are not waking up and being like, oh, you know what, today I'm not going to wear any makeup. They have planned for this. They have trained for this. Their esthetician has made a plan of attack. And so after, unless you're Elsie and you just were born with perfect skin, but after doing all of the facials, then you start the day, and I'm going to teach you 4 steps to get this look, even if you aren't doing the facials the way that I suggest that you do. So you want to do 4 products. One is a primer, and I'm going to use all milk makeup for this because it makes it really easy. One is a primer called a blur primer, and right away when you put that on, the skin starts to look beautiful and bright, but not at all like it's being covered.
Yes.
Then on top of that, we're going to use just a touch of a tinted moisturizer, and really only in the areas that you need it. And obviously Elsie doesn't appear to need it at all, but it does help just to blend that matte tone next to the shimmer tone. And then right on top of that, we're gonna go back with a shimmer stick, and you'll see a lot of people think that by doing a more natural look, you just use less product. It's actually more layers, thin layers of different products, so that you're seeing the skin through still. And then when the real magic happens is the way we set, the way we set it. And that is with the powder glow, and you'll see here right away. Just a bronzer, but the skin really picks up and looks so beautiful. And this will also make it so this natural look will last all night long.
Perfection.
Because we have 4 layers of that on. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, Victoria, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.